Welcome back to Simplify Mechanic. My name's Thomas. Today's video, I'm going to show you how to replace the battery in a 2016 Ford Escape. This is one of the batteries they won't change at AutoZone or something like that. So stay tuned. All right, we're jumping right into this. This is the battery on the 2016 Ford Escape. Usually you have to take all this stuff off. You got to remove the windshield wipers, all kinds of stuff. But we're going to remove this box, the intake hose, a couple other things, and we'll slide out the battery and get it that way. First thing you're going to do is remove this negative cable. I think it's a size 14 millimeter. Go ahead and take that off. Once you get the bolt all the way out, go ahead and set it off to the side. Now we're going to grab a 6-inch extension and an 8 millimeter socket. We're taking off the screws on the air box. There's 4 of them. There's one at each corner. As you're removing them, I'm going to go ahead and take a second and tell you guys thanks for everybody that's been watching, subscribing, liking, and sharing. Everything I asked for. I know I'm a pain in the ass, but I just want to say thank you. We've recently hit 100,000 views, so we're almost there to get monetized. Just wanted to say thank you. All right, now we're getting the air box out, so go ahead and take it all the way out. You can see that I'm pointing at each spot where the screws was. Here, that's an 8 millimeter, and there's an 8 millimeter there. We have to remove this as well because we got to remove the bottom portion of the air box. We're going to undo this clip here. You just push in and pull out. Now go ahead and remove the bottom 8 millimeter screw. You can see it separated. This little plastic piece we're just going to take out and set to the side. That way we can remove the bottom portion of the air box. Now we're going to grab this cable and pull it out from its clips. We're just going to lean it back. Now we're grabbing our 10 millimeter socket. We're loosening it up. Now we're going to remove the front end of the box here. It's in 2 grooves, so you got to slide it up and then just lean it back. Now I'm going to show you the battery bracket. It's held down by 2 10 millimeter bolts, one on each side. All you got to do is take one of them off. Once you remove the nut, set it to the side. We're going to pull up on the bracket, and then it'll just swing it right out of the way. Once we do that, we can slide the battery on out. Grab our 10 millimeter socket again. Go ahead and loosen up the negative portion of the battery. If it's hard to get off, get you a screwdriver. Go ahead and pry up on the negative cable. Now we can slide the battery out. Go ahead and grab your new one. Set it down. Let's go ahead and put our negative portion of the cable back on. We're going to tighten that up. Also, there's a little cable. If it comes unplugged, it's hooked to the negative terminal. You just push it right back on.
Do you want to know what it is?
Now we're putting the battery bracket back down, putting the nut back on it, hand tightening it, and then using our socket to tighten it all the way down. Now we're going to go ahead and tighten the rest of the negative cable down. Now we're putting the end of the box back on. There's 2 grooves, so it slides down in it. Now you go ahead and put the positive cable back on. Grab your 10 millimeter again and tighten it down. I know usually you put the positive back on first, but how this is set up, we had to do it backwards. Go ahead and push them clips back in. That's holding that cable in place. Go ahead and grab the lower portion of the air box. Slide it back in place. Put the top plastic piece right there. Now we're putting the intake hose back in. We're tightening the 2 8 millimeter screws. Doing the top one first. Moving to the bottom one. Making them nice and snug. After we do that, we put the air filter in. The top air box, go ahead and drop that on. Put the 4 screws back in that hold down the air box or hold the air boxes together. And take a minute. 2 of them are hard to reach. And you go ahead and tighten them up. Now they won't tighten up a lot. They're really little screws. So just enough to hold the boxes together. Once we do that, we put the cover back on and just plug the sensor back in and the vacuum line put back on. And now you saved yourself some money. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, maybe do so. But like always, Semper Fi till next time.